So you are in school and you are thinking all of these girls who belong to your own age group and simply because they are in your same classroom, you stand chance with them. And many of you also start aspiring for these women. But what you don't know that all of these women who are your classmate and who belong to the same age group you are in are already eyeing men from college. Now, when you reach college and you think maybe because you have grown up now and now the women are also grown up, they are also in college, you are also in college. So simply because again you are in the similar setup belonging to same age group, maybe you are together in same class, you stand chance with them. But what you don't know that these girls who are in college with you have already started eyeing men doing jobs in offices. So again, when you grow up a little more and join a office and begin doing job, now you start thinking maybe because you are doing job in the office, so all of these girls who are in the office who belong to the same age group and are in the same setup, you stand chance with them. But all of these girls who are in office doing job with you in the similar setup have already started eyeing directors, CEOs and businessmen. And now when you grow up and maybe you also uplift your professional life and you begin doing business, and then you start thinking that might be now after you have turned yourself into a businessman, into a director, into a CEO, and now you are doing a business. So now you stand chance with women, maybe because these women were eyeing businessmen when you were doing job into the offices. Now you are thinking that maybe because you have started doing business, so now you stand chance with these women. But what you don't know that all of these women after growing up, after reaching to a certain stage, have already started eyeing spiritual gurus. So actually what it all means is that women are always eyeing men who are way ahead to them, who are above them. School girls are eyeing men from the college. Women into college are eyeing men from the offices. And women into offices are eyeing men who are businessmen, CEOs, directors. And all of the women who are with businessmen, CEOs, and directors have started eyeing men who are spiritual gurus. Actually, there is a term called value gap, and it means that women are always eyeing men who are 3-4 levels above them, or maybe 2 levels above them. So, being a man, if you want to stand your chances with women, you also need to eye women who are 3-4 levels below to you. For example, when you begin doing job in office, you can go and take your chance with women who are still in the early years of their college. When you begin doing business, instead of eyeing business women who are also doing business and who are CEOs and who are directors, instead of eyeing these women, you go and eye women who may be doing job in offices or who maybe are still in college doing their studies. There you stand chances of getting something positive from women, because women can never stay with men who are at their level or who are at level below to them. Women can always stay only with men who are above them, and bigger the gap, the better it would be. The better behavior and better responses you will receive from the woman. School women are eyeing men who are into college. College women are eyeing men into offices. Office women are eyeing men who are into business. So when you are doing business, you eye men who are into offices. When you are into office, eye women who are into college. And when you are in college, take your chance with women who are in their later year of schools, because women stay good and women behave and women comply and women conform and women submit very willingly, happily and voluntarily only to the men who are above them and ahead to them. And bigger the value gap will be, the better responses and better behavior you will be receiving from the woman. And any man who is attempting on the woman who is at their same level or who may be 1 or 2 level ahead to them are only wasting their time, money, energy, effort, emotions. They are simply wasting their time, because they are not going to get anything from these women. They are not going to stand any chance with these women, because women are naturally hyper gamers, which means that they are always looking for better men. And as their competency, proficiency, or age keeps growing, their aspirations, needs, desires, wants, dreams also keep changing. And with their changing desires, changing dreams, changing aspirations, changing needs and wants, they also keep on changing men in their life. This is why I told you in a video, as soon as a woman enters into a college, she forgets all the men from the school. As soon as women enters into a office, she forgets all the men from the college days. Why? Because she has grown. Her proficiency, her skill set, her competency, her level has gone up. So any man who is at her level, or maybe at the label below to her, holds no value in her life and are not going to benefit her in any way, simply because these men do not hold any value in her life anymore. She very ruthlessly cut her contact with all these men, leave all these men, and move ahead in her life, and very smartly pull another men, new men who are ahead to them, who are above them, so that they can keep on receiving benefits from these men. And this is how women think, this is how women naturally operate. It is in their nature. They are hypergamous by nature. So any of you boys who are in school trying to take your chance on the women who are belonging to your same age group are doing mistake, wasting your time. Any of the boy who are in college attempting on the girls who are in college, again doing a mistake, because you stand almost zero chance there. And if you are in office and attempting on the woman who is with you, who is your colleague in the office, again you are doing a mistake, because this woman has already started eyeing men who are into business, who are doing who are directors, who are CEOs. So if you also want to stand your opportunity with women, never waste your time with any woman who is at your level or who is at levels ahead to you. Always go and attempt and make your move and take your chance only with women who are below to you and who are at levels below to you. And the bigger the value gap will be, the better it will be for you. The more chances you will stand, the better women will behave, the more she will be willing to submit, comply, and conform to you. And another important thing from this same logic which you need to understand, that if you want to keep your relevancy into the timeline of women, because women is growing, as her age is growing, as her competency and proficiency is growing, her level is also growing. So if you want to maintain your relevancy into the timeline of women, you need to keep up with time. You have no other choice, you have no other option, because as women's age, need, desire, aspiration, proficiency, and competency will increase or will get risen up, she will very ruthlessly keep on removing all of the useless men from her life, the men who are not of her use anymore, even though you were of her use at some time. But still, simply because she has moved up, she will lose her interest in you. She will not be able to put any value in you. And simply for the fact that you are not of her use anymore, she will not mind cutting you off from her life. So if you want to maintain your relevancy into the timeline of a woman, you have no other choice but to keep growing up and keep getting better with time. You need to be a man of drive, a man of fire, who do not mind going out, hustling, fighting with this world, to keep on uplifting himself, his life, his proficiency and skill set and his value. Because women are hypergamous, as their age grows, their desires, needs, aspirations changes. They also keep on changing the man who is not of her use anymore. She very ruthlessly cut him off from her life and find another better man for herself, the man who fit her new aspirations, new desires, new dreams. And this is how women keep on growing up in her life. So if you want to keep yourself into the life of a woman, if you want to maintain your relevancy into the life of a woman, being a man, you have no other choice, no other option but to keep hustling, to grow up, to get better, to progress, so that you can keep up with time. Because only when you will be able to maintain your usability into the life of a woman, she will keep you in her life, or she will keep on giving you respect, and her attention. I have told you actually that women do not look at men as men, they look at men as an utility, and they want this utility to work in their favor and to benefit them all the time in all situation. So if she has grown up, she has moved up in her life, and you did not, if you are still, if you are stuck at your level, and if you are not helping yourself grow up, the woman will lose her interest in you. She will not be able to see any usability of yours in her life, and because of this reason she will not be able to put any value in you. And simply because she is unable to see any usability and put any value in you, she will lose her interest in you, attraction in you, respect in you, and very casually and very ruthlessly she will move you out of her life, and she will find another new man for herself who fits into her aspiration and who is usable to her in her new aspirations and new desires and new dreams. So always know, first of all, be aware about the value gap. If the woman is growing up and getting better and you are not, woman is going to lose her interest in you, and she is also going to remove you from her life. If the woman has gone into college and then into office, and if you are stuck still at your school level, the woman is going to lose her interest in you, respect in you, and she is going to remove you from her life. If you want to maintain your relevancy into the life of a woman, you also need to keep on growing up, progressing, getting better with time. When woman is in college now, you need to be a man who can fit into the aspiration of a woman who is into college. When a woman is into office, you need to be a man who can fit into the aspiration of a woman who is into office. When woman has started eyeing businessmen, CEOs, so if you are a man who can fit into the aspiration of a woman who is eyeing businessmen and CEOs, she will keep you in her life. You will be able to keep your relevancy into the timeline of a woman. She will keep on respecting you and putting value in you. And this is how it is. So being a man, if you are a dull man, if you are a lethargic man, if you are a man who cannot go out and hustle and fight with this world and work to keep on elevating himself and uplifting his own life, you are going to get rejected by whoever you are with in the future. Do not ever think simply because a woman has started doing S with you, your job is done, you can get casual with the woman. No, even S does not mean anything. Even the woman who are doing S with you grows up, changes her aspirations, gets new dreams, find out that you do not fit into her life, into her new aspiration and dream anymore. She will not mind cutting you off her life, and she will not mind moving ahead in her life and leaving you behind and finding a new man for herself. So even after you have got the girl, you cannot get dull and lethargic in your life. You still need to keep on fighting to keep better, to keep on getting better, because all women care about is themselves, their own aspirations, needs, wants, desires, dreams. And they are not looking at you as a man, they are looking at you as an utility, and they want their utility to be useful to them. And as soon as they find out that you are not useful to them anymore, they cut contact, they remove you from their life, and they find a new better utility for themselves. So being a man, you have no other choice, no other option. You need to keep on fighting with this world, with this you need to keep on hustling in your life, so that you keep on getting better, progressing, growing with time. Because if you will not be able to keep up with your time, you will not be able to maintain your relevancy into the life of a woman. And if you will not be able to maintain your relevancy into the life of a woman, even though she has been doing as with you, even though you have been killing very good time with each other, this woman will not mind ruthlessly cutting you off from her life and finding a new and better man for herself. So be aware about the value gap. Any of you men who are wasting your time with women who are at your level and at the level above you are wasting your time, always go and attempt on women who are 3 4 levels below to you, because bigger the value gap, the better responses and behaviors you'll get from women. The better chances you stand getting the submission and compliance and conformity from women. Second thing, if you want to maintain your relevancy into the timeline of a woman, do not be a dull man, do not be a lethargic man, do not be an unambitious man. Be a man who can fight to the world. be a man who can go out and hustle, and be a man who can keep on working to keep on progressing and getting better with time in his life. Because only when women will be able to see your usability in their life with their growing age, with their growing life, they will be respectful to you, they will behave with you, they will keep on submitting to you, and they will keep on putting effort to keep you in their life. Otherwise, as soon as they find out that they have grown up, they have got better, and you are still stuck at your level, you have not been able to grow up and progress and get better in your life, they'll not mind kicking you out of their life, and they'll not mind moving ahead, and they'll not mind finding a better man for themselves who fit into their new aspiration, new needs, new wants, new desires. So this is a very harsh fact about women that you all boys must be aware of, and you all boys must know. And thanks for listening to me. Keep on listening. I am helping you get better. And I request all of you, please start sharing my videos to your friends, to your relatives, to young boys, maybe your younger brothers, so that we can also make them smart, we can also help them get better, and it will be a good service towards the whole community of men if you are sharing my videos with them. Because all this knowledge which I'm sharing here with you people, this is a very precious wisdom I'm sharing with you people. All of you who are listening to me can understand and can agree with me that all of the information I'm sharing with you people here on my profile, it is a very precious wisdom, especially for men, and we can help the entire community of men by this knowledge, by sharing this knowledge with them. So all of the people who are listening to me, thanks for giving me your time, and I request all of you, please start resharing my videos to your friends, to your brothers, and especially to the men, to the boys who are still young, because they need this information more than anybody else. Because unfortunately, at this young age, most of us get ourselves into serious depression, serious problem, because of our unawareness about women's true nature, and because of all the emotional cocktail and emotional drama women instill into us men. So thanks again. Thanks all of you.